Kimberly Crawford, Cassandra Lazenby, Mike Hernandez. This is Fox San Antonio's Daytime at 9.
Up next, picking a college is one of the most important decisions in your life, as Paul said, and the surprising thing you've got to check out at campuses to make the decision. We'll have all the details after the break.
You're watching Daytime at 9.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We've got another great author in studio. Forbes magazine has just released their list of top colleges, with Stanford taking the #1 spot. But this got us wondering, do you think it had anything to do with the dining hall at Stanford? I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Well, our next guest says it probably did, or it should have. David Porter is the author of the Porter Principles. He's joining us this morning because he says you should never pick your college until you have visited the dining hall of that college. So that grabbed my attention when I first read that. What in the world does the dining hall have to do with the college experience other than yummy food?
Well, yummy food and kind of great opportunities for relationships in terms of students coming together and having a social connection. I mean, if you think about it, there's nothing more social than dining, whether it's 2 people or 500 people in a way. And what my job is I go to college and university campuses, and my job is to create successful dining programs. And when I'm able to organize dining in a way that creates a really rich social transaction, it really not only ensures the success of dining, but it ensures the success, or it increases retention rates in terms of students' connectivity and coming back as sophomores. Recruitment capture rates, makes a great first impression. And a socially engaged student can make a socially engaged alumni in the long run. And
everyone's got to eat, so you're bound to meet people and build relationships while you're there. Now, you do say that a college dining hall can affect a student's GPA and whether or not they graduate.
Well, absolutely. I mean, don't take my word for it, but I was recently at a conference a couple months ago right down here in Lubbock, Texas. And the CFO at Texas Tech said that students that live on his campus and dine on his campus have higher GPAs and graduation rates than those who don't.
So that they're there, they're socializing, and maybe it has to, it combats loneliness, and you're already away from home, and so you need people around you.
Well, think of it this way.
That comfort you.
It's number 3 on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, our need to socially connect. I think Mother Teresa said our hunger for love and affirmation is greater than our hunger for bread. And look at Facebook, 900 million plus users, right? Now, nobody would give Facebook credit for creating the need in 900 million plus people like you and me to want to socially connect and make friends. But what they did was they created a computer application using the internet to meet that need. And my gosh, you can see how unbelievably powerful that is. That's exactly what I do on college and university campuses. I organize dining to bring students together. I mean, I kind of call it the secret sauce. Because it's more important, and sometimes it's more important to be social, and food is secondary, although it's still central. I mean, people want to come and see and be seen.
The experience. Okay, I want to go over some of the things in your book. So if we've got some kids right now who are about to go and visit some colleges, maybe they're choosing between a couple of them, what do they need to be looking for when they visit the dining hall? What is a red flag, and what is something that, is good?
Well, I guess, first impressions mean everything. When you walk into a place and you go, wow, this is fantastic. But if you walk in and your internal voice goes, yikes, this is kind of yucky, that's the first indication.
Turn around and run.
Well, I don't know about run, but certainly take note of it. But also, if you want to look at the dining program, when you sign a housing and dining contract, dining's kind of expensive. Meal plans can run in between $3,000 and $6,000 a year. So look at the hours of operation. Are they going to be open when you want to be open? Think about when we were in college and what our kind of day was like.
They're way fancier now.
They're like cruise ships. They're like 4-star hotels. Look at the meal plan. Does it give you the flexibility to go where you want? Look at the facilities, the menu variety and selection. Are there healthy choices? Are there kind of generally good choices? So it really comes down to hours in a lot of ways, menu, facilities in terms of how it looks. Location in terms of where the students live. I mean, I always look at a campus, the geography. Where do you live? Where are the residences? Where's the academic core? Where do you hang out in the evening, and where do you hang out in the middle of the day for classes? And how convenient it is. So that's important too.
What about the size of the dining hall? Because some are smaller and some are just ridiculous.
Well,
in a good way, ridiculously large with so many options.
Well, some are definitely ridiculous, but I mean, sometimes the order of magnitude, the size has to do with how many people they need to serve too. So it just depends on how well thought out it is, how organized it is, and do you feel good? I mean, it's your home away from home when you go to college, And even though it's bigger, it still can be just like the kitchen at home, the social vortex where you come together and kind of connect, see, and be seen.
Well, kitchen is the heart of the family. Okay, if you want to find out more about dining halls before you choose your college, you can get the book. It's called The Porter Principles. David Porter, thank you for being here. You can get it on Amazon.
Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and my website, pkcdavid.com.
What he said. Thank you so much for being here. Great information.
Thanks, Kimberly.
And coming up after the break, see who today's Dog Days of Summer winner is. That's coming up. We'll be right back.